Okay, what we're going to do is, aside from our march layout, I've created body positions for a sneak. Okay, now I'm just going to do one leg at a time, one arm at a time here, just to show you. So I'll do it across these 4 frames. Now, a sneak, I'm talking those cartoon spy sneaks where it's you know the sort of action that I'm talking about. Spy versus spy, anything where Wile E. Coyote's sneaking up behind another thing. So it's got a really distinct look to it. Okay, so I just go down and then up and then down and then up in those frames. So the passing positions are going down instead of up, unlike the march where they were going up and then down. Okay, so it's an opposite. But I'm really pushing everything out, having all the passing positions doing little things. Now, in the passing positions as it goes down, what I'm going to do is just keep the head about the same height. So this requires onion skin to be turned on, and I'm just going to, okay, just each time I go to the higher position, so frame 1, frame 13 and frame 25, just going to rotate it around. Okay, I'm not redrawing it, I'm just rotating it around. So frames 7 and 19 will actually physically lowered, whereas frame 1 I'm just going to rotate down, so the head's at the same height, it's just moving forward. Same thing, onion skin on so I can see the next frame. Rotate, pivot point to the right spot. Okay, because we're not tweening and it's not a symbol, we have to move the pivot point each time we want to do this. Okay, and of course I can copy frame 1 to frame 25. If I press enter, sort of has a sort of forward motion as well as an up and down motion. Right, so let's add in the legs. Add the red legs in first, I think. So if the leg is coming forward, okay, leg movement's not going to be much, okay, because it's just tap 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 tap. Okay, so we just he's running on his toes. Yeah. Okay. Now there'll be a couple of extremes here, I think, because the leg is just moving a distance, but I think the passing positions need to happen twice. So stepping twice for this walk cycle rather than the once that we've been doing. So next one, okay, we'll be back to the original position. Okay, taking into account the different height. Down is the passing position, and to the beginning. So it's going to look a little bit awkward as it comes from behind. Okay, cool thing about that is the blue leg, which I'm going to put on now, okay, is in the opposite position. It's in the opposite position. And we can see the opposite position because we've got our onion skin turned on. Gypsy, don't step on my keyboard. I'll be very upset. Okay, so this is where we see our legs switching back and forth. It looks a little bit awkward because those legs are in the same position. I could offset them slightly. Let's not worry about that at the moment. Let's just create our shape. Okay, so the passing position of the blue legs. Let's do that. So F7. I need to create my body frames in between. Okay. And I'll do that. It's in between, so I'm just going to copy and paste those. Copy, paste, paste, paste. That was easy. So the body's doing sort of a forward head movement and the body's rising and curving around as it goes. Okay, so the onion skin. The legs going from the front to the back. Starting off at the back, going forward, sorry. So it's going to come through. But I'm going to go up a lot as it goes. So leg picks up really fast, drops down. Okay. Leg is still on the ground at this point because it's going backwards. Leg. Okay, it's the same as that one. I might have to extend it out so I can see it. There we go. That one is just leg going from front to back. So it's 2 steps per second on each leg, 4 steps. It's going to look a little bit awkward, and I'm going to actually in between every single leg just so you can see how it works. Good thing about this is the arms and the hands are really easy. Okay, so red leg, doing the same thing. It's the leg going behind that one there. Going behind. Leg being lifted up. Now, the arms, fairly easy. Just going to put where the hands are, you can see, and keep them in the same position. So this is a real cartoony sneak cycle. I can't copy and paste this because I've already drawn all those frames, but I'm just going to draw that. So the leg at the back. It's the position of the shoulder that changes for us. Further down. As we go up again. Careful, I'm starting to turn him into a praying mantis. And I have the arms moving. They're sort of drifting up as they go, but that's alright. Okay, I'm going to animate these legs. How am I going to do this? Okay, let's F6 every single frame across there and just erase the legs on the in-betweens. F6. The body's going to have some real rise and fall problems, but I'm just going to erase the legs. There we go. Just so you can see. Old gypsy. Okay, where are we at? Still plugging along slowly. It's a time-consuming process. That's the only thing. Yeah. But it'll be worth it in the end, I swear. Oh. That one and that one. Went too far. And okay, so my blue leg that I'm going to refill on all those frames. Remember, I'm dealing with third frames now, so rather than halfway in between, so I have to take that into account. Go back to the previous tutorial if you're not remembering how to do that. And I'm just going to go. Okay, so the leg is coming from behind to forward. So I'm just going to swing that around a third. A third. Okay, next one. It's halfway between those because that's the remaining third. Next one. And the skin from that position. The upwards position down. Okay. A third. A third. A third. halfway, halfway, halfway. Leg. Cats. Okay. And leg. Going straight back. So position to the center. It's only a subtle movement here. Can't you go and destroy the world elsewhere, please? Third of the way up. Halfway up. And I think I'll stick with just this leg. You guys can finish it off in your own time doing the other leg. And third, half, third, third. Now that you can see that sneak, 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 sneak leg as it goes up and down. The red leg's flashing because we haven't drawn it in, but I'm going to go pause this video, draw it, and show you the end result, just so we don't go too much over time.